Hey, y'all, T-Ham141 here. I'm Tracy. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and just let you know I've got merch. I've got all sorts of cool designs on shirts and like 60 or 70 different products over at Redbubble. I'll put the link up here. And I've got books. If you go to thand141homestead.com, you will find each and every one of my books. I sell. They are Amazon quality. They are printed on Amazon KDP. A big shout out to all my friends in the homesteading community. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. Hey, everybody, welcome. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. Welcome to the homestead today. My name is Tracy, and thank you, Marjolin, Little Homestead by the Beach, gifted 5 free memberships. Click that join button below, and then I think you got 3 dots somewhere and accept gifts. That is awesome. Thank you, Marjolin. You are the bomb. And goat, yes, yep, you're a goat too. Greatest of all time. That is you, Marjolin. Thank you. Oh, guys, last couple of days, this week, we have had snow. We got about 5 inches the first day and about another 5 or 6 the second day. And I just went through, I plowed the main road because it was really ruddy. People going through the snow with cars and trucks, and it piles up the snow in the center and on the side, and so I went ahead and I plowed from my driveway down, which I leave a good layer of snow down as a base, but then my driveway and where I'm going to be plowing, everywhere I'm going to be plowing this year, everywhere I'm going to be plowing this year, I pack it down. I just drive over it with the tractor. I used to use the 4-wheeler. I have used the car before, or back when I had a truck and didn't have the wheeler. I pack it down real good, and that way, especially with it being warm today, it was in the 40s today. What was that here? Yeah, it got up to 46 today. And that's gonna settle that down, that snow down, and give me a good base so that now, if it doesn't melt away before we get snow next, I will have, I'll be able to plow over top of my driveway without so much worry about taking up the gravel that I spent money in purchasing and time in leveling out. Oh, it's snow coming off the roof. So yeah, let's see, what is my weather space 13303? What is my weather here today? What's it gonna tell me? Come on, Nightbot. The weather for Ava. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 37 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 degrees Celsius. The wind is blowing from the south-southeast at 7 miles per hour or 11 kilometers per hour. And the current humidity is 67%. We got some nice weather. I mean, it's nice and chilly. It's the hard time of year for me. Yeah. It's a hard time of year for me because you have to burn the fire low, and I'm not good at burning the fire low. My stove, even with minimal wood, I have to keep enough wood on it, because right now I'm into a birch that even though we cut it, the hinge was still hooked, and so that birch just kept growing. So it didn't dry out while it was laying there. So it's green. and I got to keep enough wood on there to keep the coals on there. But if I put too much wood on, I'm opening windows and doors and all that stuff. Handsome, you want to be on the live? There you go, bud. Suck in that gut, troop. Look here. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. He says, just shut up and pet me, daddy. But yeah, the cats, I think it was Handsome scratching this today. I had to put back up Rebecca Touched by Yarns thing today. Mahilin says, hi, Handsome. Can you read that? You want to read that? Say hi, Mahilin. He said, just shut up and pet me, Dad. Oh, cats are something, aren't they? I'm ready to get rid of these guys, though. Handsome has developed, which it normally doesn't bother me, but it seems like because I've been burning the fire low, and then I put a block on all night, and that just holds the coals. And if I can get away without having a fire at night and then just throw a couple blocks on in the morning, and it'll take off again once I open it up, it gets nice and cool in here. I like it when it's cool. But I keep getting woken up by these things. Whiskers. Because he will get right in my face. See how he's right in my face? I'll be sitting watching TV. I've been watching SEAL Team on Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus, where you can start a sentence in 1 minute and finish it in another. Paramount Plus is driving me nuts. I love the show, but it's driving me nuts because it claws. But it's been pausing, and then every once in a while it'll pause long enough for it to say, okay, we're experiencing problems, and take it right off. It's just a pain. Hey, no claws. And in New York, it's illegal to have cats declawed, which I wouldn't declaw them anyway, because that's how they catch their mousies. Gum rub on the pen. No, I no. I did have an earring when I was young. My left ear, because that was the straight. Oh my goodness, that was the straight side, was the left ear. And if you had it in your right ear, then that meant you were gay. If you had it in both ears, you had a problem. Or you were female. But no, I don't want any piercings. The thing is I'll be sitting there and I'll be watching TV, and they start doing that kneading thing with them. And I'm like, my goodness, guys, what do you think my skin is made out of? My cat fun is to cash them. Yeah, they want to lay right on your face in the middle of the night. And like I said, it's warm in here. Like today, it was 40 some degrees out. 43 degrees out it got up to today. And so I had my sliding glass doors open enough so the cats could get in and out. And also it lets some cool air in. Well, it was cool enough that I wanted my feet covered, and so I covered my feet. And then Handsome got up on me, and I started sweating. So I uncovered my feet. And I just kept sweating and sweating and sweating. And finally he got up because he realized that, hey, Daddy's putting off some heat here. Yeah. The cool thing is I'll be sitting watching TV, and this is pretty cool. And he'll be laying here and he'll reach up with his claws and he'll just brush. He'll just like brush my beard, like saying, "Okay, Daddy, I want your attention." But it is so cool. Like my little, I have a cowlick in my beard right here. Oh, I need to trim my beard. No shave November. That's what I get from No Shave November. I trim my beard the end of September. This is what I get with No Shave November. I'm thinking about. I would naturally trim the sides, but I'm thinking about letting my beard grow for December also, and just seeing how long my beard will get. I don't know. The ZZ Top style beard. I don't know. I was supposed to make a video today, and I didn't. For tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I have an appointment on Cyber Monday. Monday, I found a really good deal. I believe it was a Michelin tires. They're all season tires, but there are certain things I look for on tires. They got to have the groove, a good deep groove, at least 3 good deep grooves, and then on the outside of the tire, the little cut-ins on the outside of the tire, have to hit. Let me bring that up real quick. Oh, if I can here. Let me see. I want to present, share screen. Actually, I don't want to do it there. I can share that. Okay. Let's see here. Let's come down here. Go to Amazon. And my orders. Wait, it wasn't Amazon. It was Walmart. It was Walmart. Why? Duh. Let's see. My account. Purchase history. View details. Because I'm going to go in tomorrow morning and have them. Let's see here. Okay. I should be able to. Oh, come on. There we go. You see how these grooves go all the way out. So like if there's slush in here, it can go out here and then it'll channel down and squirt out here. These have to go all the way through. I've never used Michelin before. But yeah, that is the tires I'm getting. I don't know if you're truly interested in that. But yeah, because we got snow and my tires are a little old, a couple years old now, and I've gotten into some I mean, I slid once or twice rounding a corner a little too fast, but that was during the ice storm. So, um, uh, let's see. I've had some shorts do really good lately. Oh, let's see. Somebody else came in. Did they say hello? Whoever the second person is that came in. Welcome to the show. Um, But yeah, the chickens are staying pretty much inside. I took and I put plastic up. They have a 6 by 12 area. Yeah, I'm a car racer. I'm a car racer, all right. Um, I do. I drive way too fast. Uh, speed limits are suggestions, right? Um, that's not true. Obey your speed limits. Romans 13, I think, says obey your government. Even though there's some really interesting stuff online about my cowlick is bothering me because I can see myself. I got a cowlick in my beard, everybody. um, but uh, but yeah, you got to have good tires on your car. I mean, I take my mother is 87 years old, and I take her to doctor's appointments all year long. I got to have good tires. Boy, is she going to be upset when I do finally get to where I can trade in my car for a truck. When Wendy was sick, oh, hold on one second, Trevor. Hey, Trevor, I'm on live. What's up?
Oh, never mind.
You sure you don't want to be on live with me?
No.
All right. I'm sorry.
No problem.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Yep,
Bye. Um, but when Wendy got sick, I needed a good car. I had the truck that's out front. You see it in a lot of my videos. Ford F-150. I like Ford. I like the F-150s is all I really need. I need to be able to put stuff in the back. I need to be able to tow a trailer. Um, but when Wendy got sick, it was a little hard for her to get in and out of the car. She got pretty weak there, and we knew it might get worse. So we bought a Ford Escape, and that thing spent more time at the garage at the dealership getting worked on than it did here in my yard, and that's no exaggeration. So I told him, I said, listen, I want to trade this in. I want to try another one. Well, what I didn't think about was yes, they let me trade it in, but it put me into the negative equity. So now I owe about 12,000 more on this car, on this Ford Escape, than this Ford Escape is worth. It's a good car. It's running good. I've had really good luck with it. It got Wendy and I back and forth to her doctor's appointment. She could get in it and out of it. I could in the back. I got one of those mats Trevor got me for Christmas, so that I can carry feed and gas cans and stuff like that to when I need to. The only thing it won't do is tow, because I don't have a hitch on it. And it's really good. But now I'm 12. I'm last I checked, I was $12,000 over what the car blue books for. And that's NADA, which is the high one, I think. It's either yeah, NADA is the high one. And so I've got to pay that down because I can't afford to trade it in and add $12,000 on top of a truck, especially if I get a lease or something, because I don't want to. I'm thinking about leasing. I've never really looked at it hard before, but it's your vehicle. Um, the thing is at the end of the lease, you have an option to buy that truck for what's left to pay on it, or trade it in and get a new truck. It seems like a pretty decent deal. You don't have to worry, the it's pretty much covered under warranty the whole time you got it. So yeah, that's something I've been playing. It's just too hot. Good boy. So yeah, I'm thinking about leasing a truck, but I've got to get this car paid down before I can really do anything. I'm hoping that I'm hoping we do have an election coming up next year. Guys, I don't care what country you're in, I don't care what state you're in, I don't care what party you affiliate with, vote. It's your right. People died to give you that right. It's the reason why we have a bunch of idiots in office is because people don't vote. And well, we brought the kid. Anyway, I'm not going to get into politics tonight. But yeah, so I got is that on what side is that on? That is on this side, my cowlick. It's driving me nuts. Probably ain't bothering you guys a bit, but it's driving me nuts. So yeah, we've got some snow. The chickens are doing well. I'm getting like 1 or 2 eggs a day out of 27 birds. I need to go ahead and cull the flock. But I'm thinking about waiting until next spring to cull the flock. Yes, I see you got your chickens, Marhy-Lynn. I see that you got the one run of your rabbit pen, your rabbitry, all decked out for them. That's exciting. And you got an egg already. You've been getting eggs already. That was a nice size egg. That was awesome. Be careful. They're a gateway animal, and chicken math is real. Once you have one, you'll want 50, 60 more. But no, that's something, if you can find someone to purchase your eggs from you. I mean, you'll have all the eggs you ever want until they get old. And I do want to keep some of my chickens. I had some Buff Orpingtons go broody for me this year. Nothing came. 10 eggs. That's nice. 10 eggs. That's a good number of eggs, man. How many chickens did you end up getting? In New York, when you buy chickens, you have to buy a minimum of 6. Because they want people to know they don't make good pets, and they don't. Now, I had a guy, I posted, I had that, you got 3 reds. Nice. I had that, the opposite of smart is that short about the chicken not being able to figure out how to get back into the chicken coop at night. And somebody he commented, it was kind of funny. He says, yeah, chickens take on the intelligence of their owner. But he says that his chickens, I believe it was a he, said that their chickens, he lets them in his garden and they eat weeds, but they don't touch the plants. He says that they will go when he tells them to go over there, they go over there. He says they understand him and stuff. And I asked him, what breed of chicken do you have? Because I want them. You know, I want those. I would love to have chickens that would go in my garden and not eat everything, or tear it up with their scratching. Which this spring I am going back to raised beds. I decided, at least in the bottom half of the garden. Uh, there's just too much to weed, which I'll still have to weed out the boxes. I know, but there is just uh, so much weeds. But I'll still have that healthy ecosystem there from the wood chips. Because the wood chips have been down there so long, and I don't till. I'm going to get a broad fork like Annie from Back to Basics Homestead does. She takes that broad fork and turns her soil with that instead of tilling, so that even though you may displace the worms and microbes and stuff, you're not mincing them up. They just decided to leave their eggs as far away from the door as they could, even if the nest. Yeah, yeah. You might have to train them. I don't know. Being pullets, uh, you can. I took and we had some plastic eggs from Easter, and I super glued them together, filled them with uh sand or silly putty or whatever, and then I painted them the color of an egg and put them in there. You can buy from Canadian Tire probably has it. Is it Canadian Tire? Yeah. Um, you can buy the porcelain eggs or little ceramic eggs that you can put in the nest to let them know, hey, this is where you lay your eggs. Um, so yeah, that is and they still, like, I got the new silkies, and I have 10 silkies mixed with bantams, and I get eggs on the floor from, I think it's from them. They're slightly smaller eggs. Um but you just have to remember to check for eggs everywhere. Um, like, I will not sell eggs that are laid on the floor, because if I overlook them for a week or two, I don't know, or a couple days, I don't know whether a hen has sat on that and started the incubation period, because you have a 7-day window between the time the egg is laid and the time it has to be laid on, to start the incubation period. And if a hen sits on it after day one for 4 or 5 hours, it can start developing. And the worst possible scenario is somebody getting an egg, cracking it, and a partially formed chick comes out of it. But yeah, you'll figure it out. It's really, chickens are a joy. They're funny to watch. Uh, to watch, you see several of them chasing another one, and then that other one runs by you, and they got frog legs sticking out of their beak. It is just hilarious. But all right, well, I think I am going to go ahead and cut this one short. Because it's a lot of people are still busy. It's dark outside, but that doesn't mean that. Hey, old man King, how's it going, Peter? How you doing, buddy? You staying out of trouble down there? Um, but yeah, I am gonna go ahead and cut this short. Um, oh, now I got 4 people in here. Oh my word! Now everybody's showing up. All right, well, I'll stick around for a little while longer. Marilyn and I were talking. She's up to like 10 eggs from her chickens. Peter is doing good. That is good to hear. But yeah, I don't know what I just looked at the instant messenger message that Marilyn said, "I with Tracy alone, help us." Yeah. But no, I am gonna go ahead and end it because it's just it is nice touching base with everybody, and those watching on replay, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, you can type weather and your zip code, weather space zip code in your weather space, and then your zip code, and it'll give you your weather. And y'all stay warm. Winter has finally hit the homestead. I love it. Playing with the tractor, got the tire fixed. I had a flat tire on the tractor, but all right, guys, I am going to go ahead and go. Y'all have a great time. Weather for Gravely. Conditions are rain with a temperature of 49 degrees Fahrenheit, 9 degrees Celsius. Wind is blowing. Wow, 49, 50 degrees. That's nice. I could live with that weather. All right, y'all have a great night, everybody, and I thank you for stopping by tonight. All right, y'all have a good one. God bless.